Okay. Hello, dear students. Hello, dear professors. How are you? Uh, New educational year started. Okay. Yeah. What is your plan for this year? Hope to have a happy new educational year. However, today I want to have a short discuss about faults. Okay. Yeah. I'm Hamid Rafsa, senior level of PhD in University of Golestan. Okay, let's get started. Faults. Okay, definition as what is fault? What is definition of faults? Okay, how we distinguish structure of the faults. Okay, according to the definition, a fault is any surface or narrow zone with visible shear displacements along the zone. Okay, you can see here what is the definition of the faults. In the faults, we have a visible shear displacement. We have a visible displacements. What about fracture? In the fractures, we can't distinguish. We can identify any visible displacement. Okay, this is a difference between fault joints. However, is here. We have a displacement. Okay, this is faults. What about type of faults? We have three different type of faults: normal faults, strike slip faults, and reverse faults. Let's start from normal faults. What is normal faults? In the normal faults, it's better first of all we define footwall and hanging faults. Hanging wall. If we have any structure of the faults with tilted faults have a deeped faults. However, the footwall is a wall that is under surface of the fault. What is hanging faults? Hanging walls is a upper side of the faults. Okay, this is definition of footwall and hanging walls. What about normal faults? In the normal faults, movement of the hanging walls relative to the footwall is a downward. Hanging walls move downward against a footwall. This is a normal fault. You can see a displacement vector in the stereonet. In the displacement vector in the normal faults have this situation. What about strike slip faults? Okay, super interesting. In the strike slip fault, you can see movement. We don't have a footwall and hanging fault. You can see we don't have any deep displacement. Okay, all movement is alongside the surface. This is a strike slip fault. And third type of the fault is the reverse faults. In the reverse faults, hanging wall against the footwall move to the upward. Okay, against the normal faults. In the normal faults, hanging wall move to the downward. In the reverse fault, hanging wall move to the upward. Okay, yes, the displacement vector in the reverse fault is the same as the normal faults. Okay, you can see here. This is the type of the faults. We define each one of them in here. Okay. You can see definition of the Horst and Graben. What is Horst? What is Graben? According to the you can see concept of the Horst and Graben here. What is Horst? What is Graben? Horst is any upthrown block is a horse. Yeah, you can see in this displacement we have a horse. A block moving toward the up is a horse. Yeah, super simple, super easy. And what about graben? Graben is a blockade, is the moving to the downward. It is a graben. This is a full version, a full symmetric graben and horse. But this type of the horse and graben rarely occur in the nature. Okay, most of the time we can see this type of horse and graben in the nature. What type of the horse and graben is very common in the nature is half graben. Okay, you can see definition of the half graben. In half graben, yeah, just in the one side of the graben we have the movement. Symmetric graben and asymmetric graben. This is a symmetric graben, very rarely common in the nature, and this is a asymmetric graben. This is more common in the nature. This is the concept of horse and graben. Okay, you can see here. Another concept of heave and throw. What? Heave and throw. You can see heave and throw in this profile. Heave, yeah. First of all, we have a deep separation in the faults. In deep separation in the faults, you can see this is a normal fault. We should first thing we should determine it is about deep separation. After determination of deep separation, we can divide it two concepts: heave and throw. Heave in the horizontal separation and throw is a vertical separation. Okay, super easy, super simple. Okay, identifying faults in an oil field setting. How identify faults in the oil field? However, my thesis is about oil field of the Saraje. So, however, how identify the faults in the from data? Okay, how faults looks in the topographic maps. In the topographic maps, in the contours, faults have a distortion and displacements. Okay, for example, in here you can see a distortion and displacement here. We can however identify this can be a fault here. This is a displacement in contour. Yeah, any distortion, any untidy, however, untidiness in the contour maps, we can see, yeah, this is a fault. And in this, what about seismic data? When we refer to the seismic data, in the seismic data we can identify faults any linear structure that have a displacements in the line of the seismic data. This is a fault. You can see here we have a fault, and this fault displacements layer in the seismic data. Yeah, this is how we can identify fault in an oil field and settings. Okay, thank you so much. This is reference. I use structural geology of Posen to as a reference in this presentation. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for listening. This is end of this short course about faults. However, I hope to have a happy new educational year. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening. Bye for now. This is Hamid Rouafza, University of Golestan.